So Pokemon Legends ZA is just under a month from release, and to be honest with you guys, this is probably the most excited that I've been for a Pokemon game in a pretty long time, and I figured I would just talk about that with you guys inside of this video. So I really just want to go through like a top 5 of the things that I'm looking forward to the most with this game, and we'll kind of start with like the basic stuff and then get to the stuff that I'm more and more excited for. And I figured it would just be kind of cool because I can't wait to get my hands on this game, and I think it's going to be really cool. Now real quick before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I am partnering with Walmart for the launch of Pokemon Legends ZA, where if you click from the links below in the description, you can pre-order Pokemon Legends ZA for the Nintendo Switch or even the Nintendo Switch 2 edition and end up supporting the channel, so I would really appreciate that. And Walmart's actually doing something amazing, which is anybody who pre-orders Pokemon Legends ZA from them is going to receive a starter pin for one of the starter Pokemon that appears inside of the game. So if you want a chance to get that awesome bonus as well, I would really appreciate it if you pre-order using the links below in the description. Alright, but starting off this top 5, really the first thing that I have here at number 5 is getting back into the Pokemon Legends gameplay. I don't know about you guys, but for me, when Pokemon Legends Arceus came out in 2022, I got completely addicted to how the gameplay worked when you were catching and battling Pokemon. I thought that it was just so much fun how you were able to do like dodge rolls and having to avoid attacks from wild Pokemon as the trainer yourself, and also just being able to throw the Pokeballs yourself by just aiming the reticle to like where you want to throw it and stuff, and then being able to like sneak up on Pokemon and getting those back shots and getting extra kind of effectiveness doing it like that. It was just a lot of fun, and I especially loved how fast you were able to capture Pokemon, because you could just go to like an area and see so many different Pokemon like running around, like Bidoofs and Starlies and all these Pokemon, and you were able to just throw your Pokeballs really fast, run around and just get a bunch of Pokemon really quickly added into your team, where it was very different compared to like previous Pokemon games where every single normal game you basically have to battle every single Pokemon one by one, then decide to throw the Pokeball and catch it yourself. And that's why I was pretty disappointed when Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out and it went exactly back into that type of style again after Pokemon Legends Arceus had spoiled me. So we are actually going to be able to go back to that now with Pokemon Legends ZA. You're going to be able to roll around and dodge from incoming Pokemon attacks, and you're also going to be able to throw the Pokeballs yourself and aim at the wild Pokemon. Now this next one is for anyone who's going to be playing this game on the Nintendo Switch 2, as the Switch 2 edition of Pokemon Legends ZA is going to run at an upscaled 4K resolution, but also a buttery smooth 60 FPS, and that's just going to be so much fun, like seeing all of the attack animations, running around in the battles, and just all the gameplay being in a very smooth, fluid 60 FPS, and just seeing all of the Pokemon in highly detailed 4K and everything also. It's just going to be so fun to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2. If any of you have a Nintendo Switch 2 already and you got the free update for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you know how different that game feels on the Nintendo Switch 2 and how much more responsive and smooth it is. So it's just going to be so much fun to have a brand new Pokemon game that I can play for the first time, just having something like this. And believe it or not, but the last time that we had a 60 FPS Pokemon game was actually with Pokemon Emerald back in 2005, at least for the US, when that came out on the GBA, as everything with the DS and the 3DS afterward was in 30 FPS. So to go back literally like 20 years later to a 60 FPS Pokemon game, that's just going to be so cool. Now, whenever you ask anyone what their favorite Pokemon gimmick is between Mega Evolution, Z-Moves, Dynamax, and Terastallizing, 99% of the time, everyone is always going to say Mega Evolution, and thankfully, we are finally going back to Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Legends ZA, and even getting the brand new ones that I'm sure you guys have all been seeing. So it's just very exciting because everybody loves Mega Evolutions. So many new Pokemon are going to be getting them. I can't wait to see how they're going to look and how you're going to be able to use them. And it's just going to be a lot of fun to go back to Mega Evolutions after like over a decade, so I can't wait to see the new designs and getting to be able to use all of these new Megas. Now coming in at number 2 is the story and lore, and I think a lot of people can agree that the Kalos region was definitely one of the most shafted regions when it comes to all of the Pokemon regions and just the generations. It felt like Pokemon X and Y had so much missed potential, and there were so many cool things that they could have done, but it just never had the chance to happen because a lot of the other games ended up getting like third versions which would really perfect them, like a Pokemon Emerald or a Pokemon Platinum. And while this game really seemed like it needed a Pokemon Z, like you have Pokemon X, you have Pokemon Pokemon Y, everybody was looking forward to that Pokemon Z, which really kind of made everything better and just be like that super awesome definitive Gen 6 experience. It just didn't happen because we had the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire remakes, and then after that we just moved immediately to Pokemon Sun and Moon with Generation 7, and it just felt really kind of messy because even all the Zygarde stuff with the cool forms and everything just got kind of shoehorned into Pokemon Sun and Moon, and it didn't make sense there, and it just felt like there was so much missed potential with Pokemon X and Y, and there was even going to be a Pokemon Z. That was officially confirmed when we got like the big Game Freak hack that happened and we saw all of their internal documents. There was even going to be 2 different versions, so it seems like they really wanted to make them sequels like Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, but it just didn't end up happening. And so the fact that we're now getting a revisit back to the Kalos region with a focus on Zygarde still, and getting to see some returning characters like AZ, characters grown up like Emma, I just can't wait to see what they're gonna do with the story and lore inside of this game. I'm sure it's not gonna be like the exact ideas that they had back when they were still trying to make like these Pokemon X and Y sequels for the 3DS, but even just getting to see some new ideas and stuff, I can't wait to see what they come up with. And finally, coming in at number 1, the thing that I am the most excited for with Pokemon Legends ZA is this all new battle system. As for the first time ever, a mainline Pokemon game is not going to have the traditional turn-based battles, but a completely all-new system where you're now going to have real-time action battles with your Pokemon, as you're actually going to have to control where your Pokemon are moving and dodge incoming Pokemon attacks, use your own attacks, and then have to wait for them to recharge on a cooldown timer until you can use them again. And there's just so many cool additions that they have now to have the battles work inside of this game. I actually made an entire video going over this battle system and all the aspects of it and all the things that you can do inside of it and why I'm so hyped for it. So if you haven't seen that video, there should be a little eye up in the corner right now. You can definitely click or tap on that to go and watch that video, but I'll also have it in the outro of this video if you want to go and watch it after you're done watching this one. But yeah, there you go guys, those are pretty much the top 5 reasons why I am so excited for Pokemon Legends ZA. I haven't been this excited for a Pokemon game in a while. I think it's really just because of that big battle system change that's getting me so excited, because my favorite video game of all time is Xenoblade Chronicles, and it also has a very similar type of battle system where you're using different attacks, waiting for them to recharge so that you can use them again, moving around different areas to avoid attacks and stuff, and just having that now fused together with my favorite franchise of all time, which is Pokemon, like that's just getting me super excited, so I can't wait to see what it's going to be like. And so yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to click that like button and also subscribe to the channel as well. I'm definitely gonna have some more videos talking about Pokemon, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Comment down below and let me know what you think about this. Are you excited for Pokemon Legends ZA? What are you really looking forward to? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. But if you don't have anything to say about it, just comment your favorite emoji down below for some engagement. I would really appreciate it. Go follow me on Twitter at @Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros and Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.